my second ever video blog. A little late, long overdue, but with all the politics been going down lately, I haven't felt like talking. Been making my views known through other subjects, but today I thought I would talk about something a little happier, a little more intense. So today I bring you my relatively new 2016 Chevrolet Camaro 2SS convertible. Thought I would do a cold startup for you and then carve a quick mountain road just to give you a feel for what this baby's like. To give you a little background, this is the 2SS model. Under the hood there's a 375 cubic inch LT1 Chevrolet V8 engine producing 455 horsepower with gasoline direct injection. This is mated to the 8L80 8-speed automatic transmission. And so let's get started. Today we'll go ahead and start with the cold startup. What you're about to hear is the exhaust set in track mode, which is the loudest of the available settings. So we'll do a remote start here so we can watch the tailpipe rumble. In noise as the choke starts to come off. Let's see if we can go ahead and get a remote drop on the convertible top. And there we go. As you can see behind the wheel, we have the fully operational standard analog instruments. In just a second, we'll kick in here and turn the ignition on, bring up the TFT display, and we have 5 minutes to get to where we need to go. So let's kick off the parking brake. And let's set the suspension to sport mode. And let's take off. As you can see, this car is equipped with a rear view camera and blind spot monitoring detection. Alright. Now every time I've tried to accelerate fast in this car, I've spun the tires off of it, which means I need to figure out how to do launch control, but let's see what happens. We'll see where we had our local meth bust. Yep, apparently we had a meth cook at the entrance to the development. Right, let's get out here on the main road and we'll give it a big honk down here. And we're up to 66 miles an hour already, so let's hit the brakes. But that sound you heard was the optional dual mode exhaust in the track mode position for its loudest sound option. Alright, let's carve some mountain road here. Hang on. I'm going to do a downhill run. Alright, coming up into the first corner, recommended speed 25 miles an hour. Quick tap on the Bembro. And at 36 miles an hour, we're headed off down to the next corner. Got a sharp right-hander coming up. Tap the brake, off the brake, into the corner, back on the gas. We'll tap it up. And off we go again into the sharp S-curve at 20. Recommended speed 25 miles an hour. Let's see what we can carry through here. Heads up display, 37. Into the corner, brake, and off we go again. Sharp left-hander. Hit the brakes hard. Left, turn, on the gas. Back up off the corner. Listen to that exhaust system whine. We got 3 minutes to make our destination. Sharp right-hander coming up. Recommended speed 25 miles an hour. On the brakes. Oncoming traffic. Brake. 27 miles an hour. Back up off the corner. Back on the gas. 45. Alright, now we're in the 20 mile an hour zone, so we'll just let the coasting do its effect here till we come up to the one-way underpass. And up ahead of us I see a Dodge Charger. Could be a police officer, could just be a member of the community. Into the tunnel we go. Let's see, we now have about 1 minute to make our destination. 20 mile an hour. So right now, according to the HUD, we're doing about 25. Love the heads-up display in this car. Alright, we'll pause for now while I run in. Okay, now before we take off, head down the road, thought I would do a brief walk around of the car. As said earlier, this is the 2016 Chevrolet Camaro 2SS convertible. This is the Gen 6 car, painted in the triple black option, black body, black convertible roof, black leather interior with SS badging. Options include the 5-spoke machined aluminum gray painted wheels, and we do have the optional dual mode performance exhaust, magnetic ride control, and navigation system. This car has a retail price north of $50,000, but thanks to General Motors we did get a nice healthy discount for purchasing late in the model year. Alright, we'll do crank here with the car in track mode exhaust. As you can see, 200 miles an hour indicated on the speedometer. Videos I've seen posted online have seen this car reach 173. I'll say I haven't been there yet, but 85 is quite easily done before you know what happens. All right, into gear we go. As you can see on the backup camera, it'll alert you when cross traffic comes into frame before you even see it. We got a nice little straight shot here, safe for the speed bump. Let's go. Now, personally, I don't know why anybody would own this car and not have the dual exhaust mode. And me personally, I leave it in track mode all the time because I love loud exhaust. Are we ready? And unfortunately, that was a couple gallons of 249 premium burbling out the pipe unburnt. That sound you heard. Alright. Kind of boring part of our journey here, not much to say, as you can no doubt tell. Straight road, no curve, 35 mile an hour speed limit. About the most exciting part of this drive is the ability to actually activate the hood as we're going along. Also included in the car is the Chevrolet touchscreen MyLink system with Bose speakers. So we'll get pulled up here to a stop. We'll crank that bad boy up. One nice thing about it though is as you lower the convertible top, the sound system automatically compensates with the settings I've got it at, and will boost the volume so that everybody around you gets to enjoy your music as it's played. Let's see, we'll come up traffic. Oh, got the green light, so no chance to play with the stereo. But we'll make the corner here and come to a near roll, 13 miles an hour, and let's hit it. Yes, we did hit about 6K on the speedo there with our quick little pump. I mean, I've never owned a car with this much power. This is also the first drive-by-wire vehicle I've ever owned. By that, I did add the optional stainless steel pedal covers. And rather than just replacing rubber mats on the pedals, when you replace the accelerator, you actually have to take the entire assembly out of the car by unscrewing one bolt and then unplugging the electrical connector that holds the accelerator into the car. Essentially, the gas pedal in this car is like driving a pedal set on your Xbox One, where everything is spring-loaded. Here comes a Mustang. Mustang GT, no less. Say bye-bye. There's one thing I can't stand, it's Mustangs. I will say I did look at the Challenger before I purchased this car. Would have been significantly less money. However, the downsides to the Challenger were it was not a convertible, and gas mileage. On the highway, the Challenger was only rated at 23. This car, thanks to the automatic transmission and variable displacement system, is rated at about 27. And I have actually gotten better than that. Drove the car from Montgomery, Alabama to Gaffney, South Carolina. Average speed of 58 miles an hour for the trip, and returned in excess of 27 miles to the gallon at highway speed. And that included some dead time stopped in Atlanta traffic. So no complaints there. So yeah, definitely like that aspect better than the Challenger. Now, the Challenger I was looking at was the 350 Hemi, which would have run on regular gas, whereas the Camaro is a premium fueled vehicle, especially due to the gasoline direct injection, where the higher temperatures of the injected fuel, you've just got to have it to avoid that pre-ignition as long as you can. Alright, so we've made our trip down the boulevard here, and we're going to roll into Lowe's here and pick up a new light bulb for the microwave oven. But before we do that, I figure give you an inside view of the operation of the convertible top. So if you will hold on with me for just one moment, we'll get pulled in here. And this is the point where I really wish I had a good GoPro mounted to the dash of the car. Let's see. Alright, let's find us a parking space here. Give the bad boy one good rev. Yeah, a little brake squeal there I'm not crazy about. I think I might have glazed the brakes breaking them in. Give the brake, give the gas just one little rumbly blumbly. And let's pull around here and find a place to park. Got somebody down here pulling out, so we'll just grab their space. Alright, as we pull into this space here, we'll throw the car down into park. Give it one quick rev on the engine, let you watch the tach climb. Alright, now to raise the convertible top, there's one button here in the upper A-pillar windshield frame. To lower the top, you press the arrow pointed towards the rear of the car, and to raise the top, push the arrow to the front of the top. And let's see, as it rises, you will note that there are no clamps that have to be latched or unlatched prior to raising and lowering the top. The information display will tell you when the top has completed all of its motion, so you know when to release the button. To me, the one downside of the car is there is only one set of window buttons, so you have to remember to switch over and raise the opera glass windows separately before raising the main windows. Alright, that'll stop us here while I run in and purchase. We're gonna wrap up here. Just a quick overview of the radio stereo system. As I said earlier, the system Bose speakers, interior lighting, 20 plus colors you can pick from. I thought the gold was a nice touch. A car with Sirius XM radio. You have the standard AM, FM. One ding I would put on this system is that it is not high definition. That I figured a car like this would definitely benefit from having HD radio. But other than that, the car is a nice ride. As I said earlier, did pay for the optional navigation system. And where I want to finish up today's ride, give you a quick view under the hood. We'll set the parking brake and pop out here and give you a quick tour under the hood, if I can find the hood latch, which one would think would be a little more clearly labeled under the hood. There it is. So we'll quick hop out here, take a quick look under the hood. And that's the one thing I don't like about Chevrolet. There we go. But as you can see, ooh, that's a lot of heat coming off of there. That big V8 engine throwing a lot of heat with the standard Camaro covers. And you can hear it idling. And we'll go ahead and shut her down and call it a night. Thanks for watching.